Join me in this video as I head to East Street. I'll tell you a little bit later why I have been choosing to come to East Street in a little while. So today I specifically came to do my hair. Hi guys, I am in East Street Market. I've been coming to East Street Market for a while, so I will show as much as I can. So the first thing was to find a salon. Now the last time I did my hair was in Uganda, and that was in early March, and the hairstyle lasted till up to 2 weeks ago. It was time to take it out, and it's really warm here, and I just needed a hairstyle that would withstand the heat, that my hair and my scalp would still breathe. And so yes, that was it. Join me in this vlog as I show you around. The hairstylist was not suggested by anybody, but I just asked. And the first one was telling me 145 because they had an appointment. That was too far for me because we got there at around 11:50, maybe 11:30, and I didn't want to wait that long. So I moved on, had my hair done, which I'll show you later. I bought 2 packs of herbal tea on this stall here, which I will review later. Now, East Street Market in London is very well known for its diversity. For those of you who have heard of it and have never been there, I can suggest it if you are of African heritage, African origin. You have beauty salons scattered everywhere. You have African Caribbean food everywhere. You have bakeries baking African pies, puff and so forth. Any African food you like, you will find it in most of these shops and streets here. You have meat markets. One of the things, however, I would say for East Street Market, personally, it hasn't been my favorite for fruit and veg. You do have, of course, fruit and veg everywhere, whether you're buying it in supermarkets or stores. It just tends to be a bit cheaper on market stores. But one of the things here is some of these items like okra, tomatoes. I've bought what's that I've bought here? Lime. I got 14 lime for £1, but you've got to choose carefully because they are not always the best quality. These are foods that I think are end of sales. I think the sellers are buying them at a really low price. They tend to be on their way out, so I'm not too keen, and I don't buy a lot of my vegetables from the stores here in East Street. Having said that, many market stores always have fruit and veg that aren't exactly of the highest quality. You've got to really look and choose carefully. However, I'm always on the lookout to see how I can cut my costs. As we all know, it is getting expensive. I keep saying it, I know I keep saying it in most vlogs, but honestly, I can't seem to really get over the fact as to how things are really going up. On one of these stalls here, which I will mention later, I was speaking to the butcher and talking to him about where he gets his meat from, and he spoke about distribution. Distribution is the challenge, actually. It's not so much that there's a shortage of food, but it's the distribution and the cost of fuel. He said it takes longer sometimes for things to get through, to come over. There's also a lot of hardware shops like this one I went into, and my kitchen needs restocking for some things. I did buy a few things from this shop, which I will also vlog about later in another vlog, and I will talk about kitchen utensils and other things, which I'm still on the lookout for my kitchen. So join me as we go through some of the areas and places I popped into.
Jambo jambo bwana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni mwakaribishwa.
How much is tilapia? How much is the tilapia? Sir, how much is the tilapia?
I charge you £8 tilapia, yeah?
For those three? 8 for those three?
That's for you.
And what else have you got here? What else do you have? Sorry, I'm a vlogger. I'm videoing you. Do you mind?
Huh?
Do you mind I'm videoing? I'm a vlogger.
Yeah,
It's good for you. It's good business for you. So the crocker, is that crocker?
Yes, darling.
How much?
£13 I charge you.
For 3 of them, yeah? I'll buy fish next week.
Hello!
Come back next week. Thank you so much. So on that stall, he had a range of fish. There's another stall or rather a butcher I bought from. I bought some catfish from previous weeks. Guys, I bought quite a lot of fish, meat, and chicken from this East Street Market that has lasted me for quite a while. Also, liver, shake, and gizzards and so forth from here. Generally speaking, I think in terms of meat and started around there or here, should I say? And I walked down. I hadn't had my hair done. I've had my hair done now. Do you like it? All ready for summer. Hi from East Street Market. So I also stopped at Lidl on the way back. This is now Lidl around Old Kent or near Old Kent, I believe it is. Generally speaking, I like to then organize myself in a way that I do reduce my time
Still got
dotting around
oranges.
and
Let me
moving
get
around.
bananas.
Because part of my agenda was today to get my hair done, and although it didn't take much time, honestly, the hairstyle took only about just over an hour, I think, which was really quite good. Guys, keeping up with hairstyles in the UK is not easy. Keeping up with braiding hair and so forth is not easy. But I like this because when you've done the hairstyle, when you've braided your hair, done your hair, it releases you of so much stress of having to comb it, constantly wash it every week, conditioning, and so forth. I'm now finding it a little harder to go swimming because of the hairstyle and the hair. But I'm just going to try and start walking instead during the summer. And I will probably skip the swimming a little bit because of the hair. A girl has to look rather nice. Your lady has to, we have to look nice. This is one of our setbacks as black women and swimming. It is the hair. It's not impossible to maintain the hair and hair styles to go swimming, but I just find it I just find it trickier when I've got a nice hairstyle and I don't want to go. Here is always my weakness in Lidl is the bakery area. And my son, my youngest son, is the culprit because he's the one that usually comes with me to come and choose cakes and so forth. Now today I'm choosing them for him because he's away and they've gone for some other activities, my younger two. My second son had work today and he had to be picked up after I was dropped off at the street market. He's not eating this. He's with me, with us shopping here today. And my second son is a part-time Muay Thai boxer. Some of you that have watched my past videos might have seen him when I spoke about his first tournament, which he won. Since then, he's gone on to partake in two other fights, of which he actually won as well. He's got another one coming up on 26th of July that he's working towards. And part of being a boxer is to have a certain weight. So the weigh-in is the day of telling. And this is always a very, very uh, stressful time. He has to be very mindful of what he eats. And often I'm also quite involved because I am the person that prepares the food for the family. So today he's with us, choosing some of his items as well. When he doesn't come with me, he's telling me what he'd like me to buy. So I just get them for him. And yeah, it is what it is. I think the first time it was really stressful. This is 74 pence. And this is Manuka honey, which is £4.69. Yeah, it says 100% pure and authentic from New Zealand. This is more like real honey. So sometimes you got to spend more in UK to get the authentic. So what I was saying earlier is that he's gotten used to it now, coming up to his fourth fight.
Do you know?
He used to get really worried and stressed about the diet and making sure that he's going to weigh in and not be over a certain weight. So boxing, kickboxing, which is Muay Thai, which originates from Thailand, is what he's working on. And it's a very interesting time. And unlike watching football for long or boxing for a very long time, Muay Thai boxing finishes practically, it can take just a matter of few minutes. It can take anything up to 15-20 minutes and it's done. And that is why I like watching Muay Thai. But yes, we are gearing up towards that, and we are praying that he will come out. He's a champion, he's a winner. Everybody is a winner. So completing little shopping and yeah, heading towards home. Today was a more relaxed day for me on the whole. And often it's nice to have Saturdays like this where you're just spending time on yourself as a mother, um, just to get out of your usual routine, although there was a bit of routine. Thank you so much for watching. There we are with a friend there. East Street Market. Till next time, God bless you.